Hey Paula, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to have a great easy dish. It's a pasta dish, very little ingredients, easy to make, quick to make, and it tastes delicious. It's creamy penne pasta with sweet Italian sausage and fresh broccoli rabe. So let's get started. For this recipe we're going to need 1 pound of penne pasta. We're going to need 1 pound of sweet Italian sausage. I don't have it with the casings, it's just the meat. Olive oil, half a cup of white wine, some fresh basil, 2 cloves of chopped garlic, a pinch of pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And of course, 1 whole pack of your Philly cream cheese, and 1 bunch of fresh broccoli rabe, which we are going to saute. So they come in a bunch. This is what we're going to use. Now, let's take this over to the boiling water. Okay, so I have my water boiling. We're going to add our broccoli rabe to the water for a couple of minutes, okay, about 2 to 3 minutes, just to make sure it has a little tenderness to it, but not too much, and that it keeps its green color. So while this is heating up and boiling, let's turn on our stove here. And to the pan, we're going to drizzle the pan with olive oil. Once it's hot enough, we're going to add our sausage to this. Okay guys, right now it's been about 3 minutes. So now we're going to take our broccoli rabe out and we're going to put it in ice water to make sure we stop the cooking process, okay? So let's add it to our ice water. Okay, so you don't have to switch the water. You can just go ahead and add the same one. All right, let's cover that up. Okay, what I did here is I drained the broccoli rabe, took it out of its ice water, okay? And now we're going to roughly chop this broccoli rabe, and now we have it cut up. Okay, now we're getting ready to saute our broccoli rabe. So you're going to add 2 large cloves, the pepper, and the salt. And to this mixture, we're going to add our broccoli rabe and get it sauteing. While this is cooking, let's check on our pasta. Okay, so see the steam? This has been going, it's a couple more minutes, for about 5 minutes or so. So we're going to leave this for about 2 to 3 more minutes. Alright, let's let that finish cooking. Okay, now what we need to add is 1/8 of a cup of pine nuts over to our broccoli rabe. Now let's go over to our pasta because our pasta is ready. So we'll turn it off and we're going to drain the pasta. Let's go over to the broccoli rabe. This is ready. What we're going to do is remove it from our pan. This way we can cook our Italian sausage. Make sure you get it all out. Yummy, yummy. Okay, so let that sit on the side. Okay, so we're just going to drizzle this again a little bit to brown your sausage. And now we're going to add the sausage to the pan. You're going to cook this all the way through. Okay, you don't have to add salt. I don't eat with a lot of salt, and there's salt and everything else, plus the water was already salted for the pasta. We added the salt to the broccoli. We're going to let this start cooking until it's really nice and brown. Alright guys, so as you can see, the sausage is nice and brown. It smells so good in here. Now we're going to leave that and we're going to add the cream cheese. So remember, it's 1 pack of Philly cream cheese. I just cut it into little pieces so that it melts. Nice and easy. Alright. We're going to work the Philly cream cheese in here. Okay, we're going to add our 1/2 cup of white wine. That is what you want to hear, all that sizzling. We're going to let this cook. so that it comes down to a nice creamy texture. Okay, as you can see, it's coming to a really nice creamy sauce. I don't like to add the broccoli rabe until this is ready because I don't like to break up my greens. So once you see that your sauce is completely done, nice and creamy, which we're almost there, this I think is ready. Okay, take a look at how it's coming out. This is the consistency that you're looking for. Now to this, we're going to add our broccoli rabe, which we already cooked with our garlic and our pine nuts. And you just want to fold this in. You don't want that to break. Bring your heat down, okay? Nice and low. Oh yeah. While this is going, now we're going to add our pasta. And what you want to do is add a little bit of your pasta water, okay? About a ladleful. Okay, now that scoop of water, that ladle of water, will help cover all of your pasta. Look how creamy that looks. This is not only an easy dish, it's healthy and it's delicious. Okay, so let's finish doing this and then I'll show you how we're going to plate this. Alright, so now we gotta put this on a really pretty dish. It's a little heavy. Hold on a second here. Okay, now we're going to slice some fresh basil. Okay, let's drizzle the fresh basil on top. And some grated pecorino romano cheese on top. Oh, I like. Okay. Now, let's serve this. Okay, so here is your finished product. Now, get a really pretty dish. Make sure you get a little bit of everything on your plate. Especially that delicious broccoli rabe. And here is your creamy penne with sweet Italian sausage and broccoli rabe. Well, I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Thank you.